um, bag that I got from um, Nine Finger Mining. I'm just making sure I got all the bolts out of here. And I did run that bag. I'm gonna real quick turn you around here in a minute. I'm just gonna get this set up first. Get that working. And then I'm gonna turn you around here for a second. Okay. Oops, there goes my magnet. Hang on a second. There we go. I did do the cleanup yesterday, and this is the gold that I just about dumped that. That would have been horrible. Um, this is the gold that, here, I'm just gonna tap that up a little bit. This is the gold that I got yesterday out of the Nine Finger Mining. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Oh, it all went down into the corner. But anyways, there's some gold that I got from Nine Finger Mining bag yesterday. We're gonna weigh that up and see what I got here. Let me turn this on. Um, so I'm gonna set that down. Oh, we gotta do something different here. Okay, hang on. Dump that in there for a minute. Ooh, little rat. Yeah, put that on, clear it out, and then dump it in there. There we go. Now I got it, guys. Um, the weight on that is 6. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I'll take you up in there so you can see it. There we go. Let's see here. Nope. Still not yet. Okay. Hang on a minute. I'm gonna just switch it around so I can see it and then you guys can see. That's what it reads. 6. And it's supposed to be 7.5. So I know I missed a lot. So I'm just gonna run all that again. I'll put you up in here again. Make sure I don't shut you off. Which is probably my luck. There we go. Go back around this way. I'm going to rerun the material. I did not do, when I did the cons yesterday, I did not do the larger stuff. So today I'm just going to rerun this here because it probably ran it through yesterday too fast. I don't know what's going on with this phone. Keeps on going in and out of like dark and light. So let me see if I can get this set up a little bit better so you guys can see what the hell I'm doing. No, what is that now? Sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to get it set up so you guys can see what the hell I'm doing. And it takes a while for me to do that. Sorry about that. I'm getting a couple of pulls so I can get it off the counter here a little bit. So it's up just a little bit higher. There we go. And just give me a second. Again, I'm behind the schedule here. I'm so sorry. But okay, now let's see what we got here. I'm gonna get you over here so you can see. Let's see if I can. There we go. Alright. There we go. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Francie, long time no see. My arms are healed. I still have some problem with them. My one hand is really bad. But I'm doing really good. Hello, everybody. Dorothy, your stuff is on the way. I'm going to be mailing it next week, Wednesday. Well, I am so glad to see everybody. Thank you for showing up. Um, I will be doing videos now. I'm also getting a $25 bag each month from Gold Bearing Pay Dirt. Me and a friend of mine did a bag of the this is 9 finger mining I'm doing. I'm just rerunning it from yesterday because there's supposed to be 7.5 in it and there was only 6 in it, I think. 0.6 and there's 0.75 supposed to be in there. So I know I missed a lot of it. And I think it's because oh no. Aww. Hang on, guys. I just noticed something. I'm gonna have to unplug this now. I put the mat upside down. It's working, but it's not working like it should. So, we're gonna take that out. And we'll just slide it. It's a good thing I only put like one scoop on there, huh? If I'd have run it through the whole time with it being upside down, I probably would have been pissed off just a little bit. There we go, that's better. Alright, now we'll plug that back in. Sometimes I get on the sideways side. And, I not ready when I'm supposed to be and so on and so forth. I mean, it happens to the best of us sometimes. But, yeah, we're just going to run this again and see what we can come up with. This is again the 9 finger mining mudslide. I am going through it again because I didn't catch it on the first time. I wouldn't doubt that I'll be going through this quite a bit because, I'm not real good at getting it all out of there. And I'm using my big pan as a cleaner when I go ahead and clean out the mat, and the big pan is quite different to pan with than, because you're used to the bigger pan being able to, like do like sluicing at the river, and then the little pan for the cleanup. Well, because I don't have a big enough tote here to put the bigger pan in here with this micro sluice, I have a difficult time to do that. So, but we're still here. We're still feeding the machine here. And now that I'm in my new place, I told you all once I get to my new place that a lot of the things will change and I'll be doing a lot more videos. And I will be doing a lot more videos because this is not even close to what gold dirt I have. Not even close. I still have Bear and Andy's dirt from when you all did that benefit for me back in March or April. So I am using the Cleanup Buddy, which is just an amazing tool to have, which I fully appreciate. We're gonna try and get some of this out of here now. Okay. Like I said, I ran this yesterday. I'll probably run it again after today. Just so I don't miss anything because Christ, you guys work hard to get this stuff. And I buy it from you and I don't work that hard to get it out of there, but all my cons I still have a half a bucket of cons to do. Um of all the dirt that y'all have sent me or that I've bought from you. So, ooh, is that a piece of gold right there? Oh, it looks like it. Can you guys, here, I want to show you this to you real quick. Can you see right? Oh no, you guys can't. Okay, hang on a minute. I'm doing this on my camera, so on my phone camera, so right. Let's see if I can get this up here. Right, without dumping it off in there. Can you see that right in the center of the pile there? Now it looks like gold. So we'll run it through and see if it does. But that looks like a piece of gold right there on the top of that pile. So I'll dump it in here, see if it's in there. And so I'm so happy to be back doing this. I've gotten a couple of bites here in my new apartment that want to get into it. So I will probably be doing a presentation on how to pan for gold at home down in the lobby of my apartment complex here. It won't be for a while because right now we're going through state inspections. So the landlord's really busy with that. But she said that after the interviews or after the inspections and everything settle down, I'll be able to use the uh, the downstairs like uh, activity room, I guess that's what they call it, or great room or whatever. And they said that, she said that after the inspections, I should be able to do that. And so I'm going to be doing a presentation on how to go from mine from home. That'll be the second presentation that I've done. I did it when I was homeless. I did a presentation when I was homeless at the homeless shelter. I had a lot of people interested, but nobody wanted to get into it. So, because most of the homeless people around here are so far into drugs that they can't spend their money on anything but drugs. So, anyways, um, had all of this equipment and everything way before I was homeless. Um, but yeah, we're gonna get this done up here. Let's see, did I grab that? No. Grr, I forget my ass if it weren't fastened on, guys, I swear to God. Sometimes. But anyways, I got this neat little hosey thing from my sink now. And I've been, using that to clean out the end of the bucket there. And just get up in there and get that out of there. There we go. Alrighty. We'll get some water in this pan here. I'm glad to see that everybody showed up today. Um, I'm glad I didn't lose all my followers. I was gone for so long. But again, when I did harm to my arms and was not able to go to the Bear and Annie thing down in Indiana there, that really took a mental hold on me. Um, because I really, really wanted to go there. And I had planned for it, and then when the time came to do it, I couldn't find a bus to save my soul. bus that was even coming out of Wisconsin was going to Milwaukee, and the mega bus, which I was gonna take, oh no, that I was gonna take only went as far as Milwaukee, and then I would have had to buy another ticket once I got to Milwaukee. So I'm just gonna take that and put that over there for now. And then I'm going to rip open this for a minute. Oh no, I can't do that. Hang on. Oh, I remember how I did it. Just give me a second. Grr. Okay, here we go. See if we can get that. Nope. That ain't gonna work either. Son of a dick. And then I don't know where. There they are. I was looking all over for these the other day. I did not find them when my friend was over and I was doing gold with her. I did not find these cups. I'm sorry if you guys can't see me. I really appreciate y'all coming in. I'm a little backward today. I'm dealing with some stuff with my daughter. Here we go. I'm gonna turn that on real quick. Oh, shoot. Hang on. What's in here now? So that's all that. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. So let's get that out of there. Alright. Okay. You can put that again now that we got all that out of there. And just put that up there. Put it out there. Put this in here. Get that out of there real quick. Yeah, I see gold in here already, so I did miss a lot of that. Well, you know, I'm doing the best I can with all this. Let's make sure all that's cleaned out. Ready? Here's that. Okay, we'll put that back in. And because I don't have a whole lot of material today, what I'm gonna do, and I'm also going to be doing a gold bearing one today because I got a another gold bearing bag yesterday. I am subscribed to his channel or Patreon or something, and I keep on getting a $25 bag every month. So now we're gonna just see what we missed. I know I missed a lot. We got too much water in there. Alright. Let's see here. Yeah, there's still a lot in there. Here, I'm just gonna show you what all I missed so far. And there's still a lot in here. Let me just dump this water up a little bit. Can you all see that? No, probably not. I don't have it close enough. But this is what I've missed so far on that. So I'm just gonna take my time and clean this up real quick. I find it that when you do the back, the if you're doing a cleanup and you are, the less water you have in it, the better it is to get the gold out, I think. But I could be wrong. I'm just gonna touch my finger on that. Get a little bit of that floatiness out of there. That floatiness, you know what I'm talking about. Floatiness. I'm so glad to be back, you guys. I missed being on with you guys, but at the same time, we all go through our shit, and I was going through some really bad shit. So, but now I'm better, and everything is going pretty good. I'm in my new place. My children are semi taken care of. My daughter is still having. She got hit by a car. Um, while in a car, mind you, but it damaged her car real well, and I had to help her out a little bit. I didn't have to, I chose to, because I know what it's like to be without a car. So I helped her to get the her back window in her vehicle fixed so it's at least drivable. Um, and I'm just now getting back into things, and I'm so sorry I was gone so long. I'm trying to get most of that out of there, but I know I'm gonna have to go through this again because if I miss that much the first time, I know I'm going to miss some more. hmm Yeah, this stuff is really, really tiny. And I've got another guy that he watches the Flower Go Wizard, which is in my area, and I'm sure you all have seen or heard about Flower Go Wizard. And he may be taking a trip up to. Oh, you guys should see all this fine stuff that's in here. Just a minute, I'll show you all the fine stuff that's in here once I see if I can get some of this other bigger stuff off in here. Oh, there's a big flake right there. Let's go ahead and. Can you guys at all see that galaxy of. Let's see here. This is really bothering me that you guys can't see that again. Let's see. Oh, I'm dumping it all over the place again. Okay. Let's see if I can get that out of there so you guys. There's a galaxy of vines right there. And it's in that black sand really hard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and fluff the bottom of this out. And then I'm going to see if I can work that out of there. If not, I'm just going to leave it until I get my, and I'm planning on buying, I'm going to be right back. Sorry, I jumped off the screen again. Anyways, bacterium. I just went to get the squeeze bottle so I can get some of this nasty stuff here, but put it back in the pan that I'm panning it out the cons into. And then what I do miss, like I said, I will be going through it because I know that I'm gonna miss a lot of it. Now I'm gonna just put some more of this in there. See if I can. Yeah, man. I am getting what they call a shaker table. I am getting one of those. Um, I just don't know when yet. Oh, cool. I just don't like a lot of like suds in mine because then I can't see. I'm looking at suds instead of gold. So I'll get that in there again. Yeah, that stuff is foam right away whenever I tap it or anything. So I think what I'm gonna have to do with this is put it, just snuffer it up, put it in a container until I can get the milling table because this is just not even cool. There's no way I'm gonna get all that gold out of there. Not even if I try hardly. And I do try real hard to get it all out of there, but my techniques I don't think are up to snuff. You know what I mean? And I'm sure y'all do. So I'll just take that and run it over the yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna take and snuffer it all out and run it over. I don't want to do it that way. I want to be able to get it all out of there. But right now, that's not working out to my advantage. Okay, let me see what I can do here. Because this stuff, if you can see it on there, I'm gonna go ahead and I don't want to do that either. Hang on a second. I'm just gonna dump this on here so I can dump it back in. But if you can see this little dot right, let's see if I can get it into into view here. There's a little dot right here. Can y'all see that little dot? That's how little the gold is in that left in here. It's very tiny, and it's being very difficult to get out. Let me just go ahead and pour that water back in there. Now I know that when gold is where you find it does his cleanup, he does this number. He, like taps it as he's bringing it back to bring it back all up there. So I'm just gonna try that once and see what happens. Nope, still blowing it all out. I'm just gonna snuffer it, guys. You guys know what I'm doing here. And I'll put that away and do do it on the milling table. Cause all this fine powder gold that I do get, I will be putting on a. I do have. I will be saving the rest of this to do on a milling table because this is just too hard for me to do right now. I think I'm too nervous or something. I don't know. But all I know is that I'm having difficulties running that, and I will be getting a um, smooth, not a milling table, so all those can come off in there. Because somebody once told me, that I'm leaving a lot of black sands in mine, and then I'm like, okay, well, I'm sorry, I can't always get it out of there. So what I'll do is I'll just snuffer it up for now, and then I will take and put it on a milling table. Because I don't want, people to think that I'm chipping them if I'm putting it in their bags or whatever. And like I said, I'm just starting in this, I've only been into it for a year. And I'm getting it, but it just takes a little time to get the rest of it. As y'all know what I mean, and I'm sure you do. So there's what I snuffed up. There's just a little bit in the bottom there, y'all can see that. I'm going to set that to the side. And I'm going to go ahead and put this back in here. And I'm going to get, see, yesterday I did 9-finger mining gold. These are the big cons here. And I'm going to remove not the little cons, but I'm going to be removing this here for now. This, here for now, get all the water out of it. I'm going to remove that. There's still water coming out of it, but whatever. And I'm going to move this over. And I'm going to do the bigger stuff in the bigger pan. And yesterday I did, wait a minute. I did do this here yesterday. But I didn't do it completely. So today I'm going to do it completely. These are the bigger rocks. I'm going to wash them off there, out of the pan. I'm going to pat them out in here. Now in here there's a lot of gemstones and stuff, so I'm going to take the bigger rocks out and the gemstones like I did yesterday. And put them in here, because then what I'll do is and I got one of these. I am almost sure that this is one that you put underneath a black light and it shines, because it's got orange and white and just a beautiful looking rock. So I'm gonna try and get all the bigger ones out of here real quick. And gemstones. Because I don't like losing gemstones either. Especially the polished ones. And look at these beautiful little green ones he gave me. I don't know what they are, but they are the most beautifulest green. And I don't know, this is not picking it up green, but just gorgeous. He gave me like 3 of those, and I'm so happy. Here, I'm just gonna reach in here and get these bigger ones out of here. Alright, there we go. I'll just tap that up a little bit to get some more of these bigger rocks out of here. Alright, now let's see what we have going on here. Because this is some of the big stuff from Nine Finger Mining School Bag that I didn't touch yesterday because I just wanted to get through the smaller stuff. Get through this here. And we're I don't know, we might go through gold bearing bag too. I'm not sure. I said we would, but I don't know. I'm already 37 or 36 minutes. Oh, there's another one of those nice little pretty rocks. Well, it looks iridescent in the water, but then when you pull it out, it's really a weird rock. Because it looked like it was completely clear when I took it out of here, and then when I pull it out, it's got white and it's really weird. But I like them. I like all kinds of rocks. And I found another body that likes rocks here last night without smoking a cigarette because we can't smoke in my apartment. And y'all know that mostly places you can't smoke anymore. I don't know, I don't get that, but well, let's see here. Alright, that's as far as I'm going with that. Let's see what we got here. Anything? Oh yeah, there we go. There's some up in there. Alrighty. There we go. I missed quite a bit in this big stuff too. Okay, here we go. Let me just go ahead and clear this out. And as you can see, I'm putting it all right back into the cons because, like I said, I'll go through all of these again. But here's what we got so far on there. There you go. And nice 3 little bits there. Goes on there. Oh, and by the way, I did get when I was going through and picking, and I'm gonna step out the camera view a minute and put these in this container over here. When I was going through this bag of dirt and classifying it, I did find a really nice specimen of silver silver crystalline, I think it's called. I'll show that to you in just a minute. I'm just gonna, yeah, there's a lot of flower poop in here. I'm gonna suck that with this so I can get it later with the cleanup buddy or the cleanup sluice or the. Do you guys know what I mean? The milling table. I've already decided that I need one for all this really fine flower stuff that I'm finding. Okay, there's that one. Now this one's gonna get muddy, so what other kind of goodies he gave me in this pile of rocks. It's great. I love these rocks. can just go ahead and dump that smudge off in there real quick. See who's all here. Georgianne, hello. Eddie, hello. Steven, hello. I'm going to be going through the rest of this here today, and then probably I'll do the gold bearing tomorrow. Because I have some things I have to do this afternoon with my daughter, and I have to get ready for that too. I thought I'd have time to do the gold bearing on top of all of this, but then I forgot that I had all these bigger cons that I didn't do yesterday. So, sorry about that. Real quick, get some of these bigger ones off in here. Most of this is just river gravel, but there was a lot of like stones in there, like really cultured stones that have been polished and stuff. So when I get that, I'll show you guys that too. I've got a lot of polished stones now, and I'm gonna try and get those all into a pile, and then we'll go from it. I'm glad everybody came today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I was feeling really bad that I wasn't able to put content out, but I was so busy with, broken arms and trying to get moved and just everything. And then, I re-injured my elbows, and then, or at least the one that I had surgery on, and it didn't turn out so good for me. And so I wasn't able to basically move my left arm anyways at all when I re-injured. OMG. Boy, am I glad I went through this here. Hang on a second. Oh, there's a stone in there. I'll make sure that that's the only stuff in there. Yep, it is okay. So now, hang on guys a minute, I'm just going to get all these bigger stones away from the gold here. 9 finger. Oh my god, did you do me good? Okay, here we go. Here we go guys, there's some nice chunkies. Can you see those chunkies there? There's 5 nice little chunkies there. Oops, I just dumped it on myself again. Yeah, nice little chunkies there. We'll just pick those out and put those in that other container there. And get those drying. And they're all pickers out of here, so I can pick them up. And there was 8 of them. 8 nice little pickers. Plus all that stuff that is in the container over there, and the stuff that is still in the bottle that I can't work out of the material, and there's still more left in there. So we got all that cleaned out now. Get that all out of the pan. Yeah, we'll get some more out of there. The rest of it. Here's the last of it, guys. 9 finger mining. Check check him out. He's a good guy. Creed. Thank you if you're here. If you're not here, thank you anyways. I'm sure you're gonna catch it. Catch my video, I'm sure you are. Because you know that I was doing the rest of it today anyways. I thought you did. If not, I'm sure you'll find it. Yeah. This was a pleasant bag to do. A little muddy. Quite muddy. I can now understand why he calls it mudslide. Very enjoyable. And all these bigger rocks out of here. Here's another one of those nice little green ones. Thank you for these greens. I think this is a dark gray. I'm not sure what this is. It almost looks like a jade, but jade is clear and these are not. But oh my god, is that a beautiful stone? They're those green ones are just beautiful. Does anybody know what those are maybe? Can anybody probably tell me? Nikki, hi. How you doing, girl? Everybody, Jordan, everybody that's here, thank you for showing up. I will be probably tagging along with this gentleman that's going to Superior. Um, it won't be happening until next year. Because neither one of us right now has got the funds to do it, and it's getting into the time of year where it's getting cold, and we don't want to do that when it's cold. So we're gonna wait until probably next year to do a trip to Superior. Alrighty, let's see what we can do with this now. I'm trying to get it all into one area so that when I take it off in there I can see it going off. Just take those out of there. Alrighty, here we go, guys. We'll just take that off real slowly so we can see that there's nothing going down there. The edge there. And again, I will keep all of my cards. I always do. I will be going through them again. I always do. 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different times. Because I do miss a lot. I do. And that's, I think, because I haven't done it for a real long, I haven't been gold mining for a real long time. I'm getting the hang of it. And we'll just see what we got in the bottom of this one here. We're going to go a little bit more off this one. And then I'm going to bring it back. Alrighty, that should be enough. Give me a little bit of water. Alrighty. Yeah, there's some nice chunkies in here yet. There's a couple more chunkies in there. There we go, guys. Because I have dirt from when I first started doing this, and that was in 2022. And I'm still finding gold in it. So I do miss a lot of it. And it doesn't help that I only have one eye to work with. So, But here we go, and those pieces look a little bit silvery. And before I end this live, I'm going to go and get that specimen that crystal silverline, crystal citron or whatever that is, crystalline, sulfur crystalline. I'm gonna go get that real quick, and this is what we've gotten today. Is this here uh plus the stuff that I've got in the jug that I'm going to take and do over the milling table. Sorry, I'm disappearing off screen again. I have to go to the bedroom to get the crystal silver line. I have all my gold and all my really expensive stuff in a container here. But there's some gold in here. I'm going to try and get that out of there without dumping the gold. Come on. Ooh. I might have to dump this gold. Just hang on. I need to get another container here. Okay, here we go. This is a nice piece of silver crystalline that I got from Nine Finger Mining in his bag. You guys can see that. That is going to be put on a mirror. I'm going to set it, put some it on a mirror and make like a crystalline forest. It's gonna be so cool, you guys. That's my plan with that, anyways. And I've got more of the crystalline silver. In fact, give me a second, I'll fish it out of here. Because I got all my really good rocks and all of that. This is all the crystalline silver that I've gotten so far. And a lot of it will be going into the crystalline forest that I'm building on a little mirror. Then I'm probably going to turn around and sell that. But this piece I'm keeping separate because I don't want it to end up like these pieces that are all squished and smashed and, you know. So I was going to try and sell that crystalline when I was real low on money, but then I never got around to it, so I doubt that that's going to happen. So, anyways, that's what I got there. I'm going to get this back in here now, somehow. The gold that was in with it is what I'm trying to get out of the pan. I'll wait with that till later. But now we're going to I'm going to get you off in here now. Sorry if you can't see for a minute. And my volume just went down. Hang on. There's a volume back up. Sorry about that. I'm going to turn you around again. And we're going to put the rest of that gold in with what Nine Finger Mining me, or that I bought from them. And we're going to see. Hang on a second. Oh, come on. Don't do that. Hang on a minute, guys. I'm just going to put these pieces here in with that there. Oh, poo. Hang on a minute. Alright, get those blue pieces on there. That one out of there. Okay, come on. Dropped. It must have dropped in there. Okay. Here we go. And just put those ones on there. Oh, turn it back on. Oops. Turn it back on and see what it says. Ouch. Hang on a minute. Shit. Hang on a second. I'm gonna have to put you down for a minute. Just a second, anyways. Sorry about that. I'm not very, come on, don't do that. I'm not very organized here. Not at all. I'm gonna put this back in here. Get this back up on the scale here. Zero it out. Alright, now let's see what we got in there. We had 6. Oh, now we're getting closer. Yeah, but it's sat in there, you booger. Hang on a second. I'm gonna put you down again. You don't let out of there because you got stuck. Stuck in the white pan. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not a very good YouTuber. I keep on putting you guys down. There we go. Now we got an 8-4. There we go. We got it. Oh, you bugger. We got an 8-4 now. There we go. It was set on the bag 7-5, but now we got an 8-4 or an 8-5. So that's a good thing. I'm happy with it. I'm so glad everybody came. Tim, you're in here. I see you. I will be sending you gold at the same time I'm sending out, Dorothy's gold. It's just that sometimes I want to send it when I say I'm going to send it, but sometimes I forget because, or I don't have the money to send it right away. But I will be sending you gold because you said you needed some and that you haven't got money to get any. I will be sending you a quarter gram or a little bit more depending on, what happens. Anyways, guys, thank you for showing up. And I'm going to, clean up this very big mess. Hang on a minute. This very big mess I made on my counter now. And every time that I do a video here, right now, until I can get my table, I have to remove all of this because we're going through inspections right now. So I have to put it all away. So it takes me like a half an hour to set up, a half an hour to tear down. And I've got so much other stuff to do, but I will definitely be sending you all of that. And I will be sending out Dorothy's too. Hopefully next Wednesday I will be putting your gold in a in a vial and sending it to you in a vial. Just unless you want me to um, give it to you where you have to pan it yourself. Um, I do have Dorothy's gold already in a small jug of dirt. Um, the vials, I could put a little bit of dirt in the vial with it if you want to do it that way. Um, because I don't have and I don't know where to go and get the bags to process it or to put pay dirt in them so I can seal them. So that's what I'll do with your dirt is I'll just send it to you in a little vial. Um, unless Tim, are you still here? If you are, let me know if you want it in a vial or if you want it in dirt. All right, guys, I'm gonna end this one. You all have a wonderful, blessed day and evening and the rest of your week if I don't see you again. I'm wanting to do it live tomorrow, but I'm not sure if that's gonna happen or not. So it would be again at 10 o'clock. I try and go live at 10 every time I do go live. So just let me know. Thank you. Bye. Love y'all.